Hi, my name is Robyn. I'm currently 26 years old and I live in Ilsan, South Korea, but not for much longer. If you have either been a longtime viewer of mine or have been around for a little bit, either way, you must know the fact that living and working in Korea has been a lifelong dream of mine. And in February of 2023, I was able to make this dream come true. Now, I've spent a very interesting, chaotic, and stressful 2 years while being here in South Korea. And to be honest, I wouldn't regret it for the world. I've definitely faced a dilemma within the last year or so, which would be missing the comfortability of living in America. And also just really missing my dog Bella. I decided to try and stay for another 2 years because when I first moved to Korea, I was committed to living here long term. But then I quickly changed that into being just 3 years. But then towards the end of my second year of living here, it's what ultimately ended up making me change my view about living and working here. Within my second year of living in Korea, I've felt more isolated than before. Now, for me being introverted, and for those of you who know, yes, I actually am introverted, this didn't really bother me too much in the beginning, but over time, it definitely started to get very unbearable. I felt like I was being a nuisance to my friends here, and that I don't belong here anymore. Plus, my understanding of the language didn't make up for the fact that I am very terrible at speaking. Well, and this is because I think way too much about Korean grammar, and I don't just speak, I think too much. And over time, this isolation gave me a lot to think about and basically made me re-evaluate my life. I started to dwell on my past of living in Houston in 2021 with my dog Bella, being able to play video games every night with my friends and stream until the Degen hours on Twitch, and how I miss being able to drive around town blasting my music in the car with Bella in the back seat, always ready for the journey. Feeling wanted and loved by the people around me and not feeling like I don't belong somewhere. The one thing people can tell you, but you can't fully prepare yourself if you are planning on moving to a foreign country, is the loneliness that you feel. It got so bad to where a good month straight, I would literally have my TV connected to my Spotify all day and all night playing classic 80s rock music just to feel like I was at home. The loneliness is honestly a very humbling experience, especially when you see all your friends back home getting engaged, getting married, having children. And the worst part is I can't even go visit them because one, it costs an arm and a leg to travel there, and two, it's not like my job would let me anyway. And I think overall, this is ultimately what made my decision final. My job, though I do love being around children, has shown me not only what I am worth, but also what I want from my life. I'm tired of being restricted. I'm tired of being overworked. I'm tired of everything always being last minute. But at the same time, I'm also tired of missing things. I'm tired of feeling isolated. I miss playing games with my friends. And I just want to go home. With all this being said, this June I will be moving back to Texas, and with the hopes of moving back into the Houston area in around August after I take a few months break, since I have been consistently working for the last 2 years. And I mean consistently working. If you guys know, I got pneumonia in August and they wouldn't even let me take off. Now, is it bittersweet? Yes, because I do love South Korea. And the thing that with being here and working here, it made me realize I just don't like the work culture here. And it's not for me. Plus, I spent the last 3 years not really doing anything with my degree. My degree is in creative media. And the only thing I've been doing with my degree is uploading onto social media, YouTube, and managing the crazes social media. And so I want to do something with my degree now. I want to start making use of it. Now, I do envision myself coming back to South Korea one day for a trip, and hopefully I'll actually get to do some touristy things. Fun fact, I've been here for 2 years and I still haven't done anything touristy. But as for living here again, it's definitely not on my agenda. Now, I am very grateful for my family for supporting me in this part of my life where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I'm also very grateful for the friends I have spent hours crying to, worrying if I might be making the worst decision of my life to move back home. And lastly, And now this is where I kind of get emotional. I'm grateful for myself, for being able to push myself to do something that was so scary and I was unsure about what the outcome will be. If there's one thing I have learned about myself while living here in Korea, it's definitely the fact that I have grown up and matured so much within the last 2 years. I came here thinking that I knew a lot, and although I did, there was still so much more to learn. And I'm very grateful to have all the experiences I did while I was here in South Korea. That being said, I'm going to be in Korea for about 3 more months, and I'm looking forward to trying to make it be the most exciting and least stressful, or hopefully at the least amount of stress, 3 months before I move back home. That being said, I hope you all will stick around for the end of my living in South Korea journey and the start of my finding myself back home journey to come in June. As always, thank you all so much for supporting me, and I look forward to ending and starting a new journey with you all.